Good morning, groovy citizens, and happy winning Wednesday. Yes, I said morning. I know most of the times I don't get my videos done till late in the evening. However, and because I have a lot going on today. And tonight is the last night of our vacation Bible school at my church. And so I did go yesterday to help out, and I wasn't able to make it Monday because I had Zoom calls to attend. But I went last night, and I'm going to go again this evening from 6 to 8. So I said, let me get this video done now, because on top of all the other work I have to do at the end of my work day, I need to go get my workout in. Today I'm doing legs, abs, and 40 minutes of cardio. And I got to come home, shower, get ready to get to church. So I just have a full day of stuff to do, y'all. So I hope everybody is... update failed. Thank you. I hope everybody's doing great. It is a fairly nice day today. It's not overly hot. It is muggy, I will say that. Right now it says... the dashboard says it's 82 degrees, so it's a bit muggy. So if you hear my fan blowing, it's because I do have my AC on low. But like I said, it's a muggy outside. But I'm just glad we do not have all of that intense heat that we've had lately. And so hopefully your day is going great. And even if it's not, guess what? Today is going to be a great day no matter what. So let's jump right on in to today's topic. So today I'm going to be talking about how everything happens for a reason. And if you get a chance, I want you to go on over to Life's Triumphs page on YouTube and check out some of their content. They do have some awesome and amazing motivational videos, so make sure you go and check that out. And so let's jump on in. So let's dive into the age-old question, which is, do you believe everything happens for a reason? And before I move forward with the quote that I'm going to share with you, I want you to really think about that, because there are some people that truly don't believe that things just happen. I honest and truly believe that everything happens for a reason. I don't think that not one thing in life, nothing, big, small, or in between, ever just happens. There's a reason why it happened. We may never know what some of those reasons are, but there's always a reason why things happen. So here's this quote I want to share with you. It's unknown, but I wanted to share it nonetheless. And as always, it'll be in the description box. And it says, remember this, everything happens for a reason. Everything, your highs, your lows, your happiest moments, your failures, and your successes, your losses and your gains. Just remember, people can't come in and out of your life for no reason. I want to repeat that because that's powerful. That is powerful. So I need you to hear it. People can't. I didn't say people sometimes, people most of the times. I said people can't come in and out of your life for no reason. The lessons you learn and the growth you experience is never spontaneous. It's always meant to be. There's a higher purpose, a goal, a final destination, or a peak in your journey that you will have no idea of until you reach it. But for that, you need to climb the mountain. For that, you need to look for a deeper meaning. For that, you need to pay attention to everything and everyone around you, especially, and hear me guys, especially those that love you and leave you. There are some lessons that only people in their existence can give you. There are some lessons that only pain can bring about. There are some lessons that the biggest joys of your life will reveal to you. And there are some lessons that you never knew were lessons until they walked out of your life. Think about it. Only then will you stop treating your growth as an accident and start appreciating it as the most beautiful journey created just for you. So y'all, that's the quote. But I want to unpack it just a little bit before I let you be. And I wanted to go back to when I said that people can't come in and out of your life for no reason. If you ever stop and think about the people that you've met for however long you've been living, the people that you have met, good, bad, or indifferent, they came for a reason. They didn't just show up because voila, here I am. No, they came for a reason. God sent that person or those persons in your life for a reason, and he sent them there to teach you a lesson. Sometimes he puts people in our lives because, and I must admit, I've always been that person where I love to see and or find the good in everything and everybody. Well, sometimes doing that has left me in a place where I felt like, you know what, when nobody else would give them a chance, I should have followed suit. But no, here I am, being the nice person that I am, and I give them a chance, and I open up, and then they do something, and you go, now I see why people didn't want to be bothered with them. But that was a lesson. And that lesson has taught me that I have to be careful about who I allow into my inner space. And to be honest with you, my inner circle, I meant to say my inner circle, not my inner space, but my inner circle is very small. When I tell you it's small, it is very small. Yes, I know a lot of people. And like I had to tell my daughter one time, and she would always say, my friend this, my friend that, my friend the other. And I was calling my daughter Ma. I said, Ma, understand this. Everybody's not your friend. Ma, those are my friends. I said, no. Everybody is not your friend. You know people, they know you. But like I said, I know people and they know me, but I can't honestly say that they're my friend because we don't have that kind of relationship. I mean, we're cool, don't get me wrong, but we don't have a friendship. So what I explained to her was that those are associates. And that's why I keep my inner circle small. I have, though, when I say if you're in my inner circle, you are truly a friend. We're like this, okay? But if you're outside the inner circle, it doesn't mean that I don't care about you. It doesn't mean that I don't love you, because I love all the people in my life. It's just that we don't have that kind of a bond. And you can't just come into my life when you see fit. And I've learned that I have to keep some people close, some people even closer, and some a distance away for my own health and well-being. You understand what I'm saying? So just remember that when people come into your life, they didn't just show up because they had nothing else better to do. They're there for a reason. And I always try to remind you guys, if you're not careful, when people are sent into your life for a reason, you mix them up with those people that came for a season and a lifetime. So now you're taking people that came into your life for a reason, you're trying to keep them there a lifetime, and that's not why God sent them to you. So be very, very, very careful about knowing what category those people fall into. And if you're not sure what I'm talking about, I've shared before that people come into your life for a reason, a season, and a lifetime. And you get yourself in trouble when you try to keep those seasonal people around for a lifetime, and that's not why God put them there in the first place. But going back to people not being able to come in and out of your life for no reason, they're there to teach you something. Some of you have a big heart, and God's trying to show you can't have that big heart with everybody. You've got to be selective of who you give your heart to. And again, that doesn't mean you can't love people, because I love a lot of people. I love all of God's children, but not everybody can say they have my heart, because that is very selective. Do you understand what I'm saying? And also, people have come into your life to teach you how to become a better person. You've met somebody that taught you how to be the best that you can be on your job. You've met someone that taught you how to love again. You've met someone that taught you how to be a better parent, how to run your business successfully, and the list can go on and on and on. But I just want you to understand that people cannot come in and out of your life for no reason. And then I also wanted to touch on the fact that the lessons you learn and the growth that you experience is never spontaneous. It's always meant to be. Now, you might be thinking, well, Michelle, I don't know about that. No, trust me, it is. Again, nothing ever just happens. It was meant for that thing to happen. It was meant for you to lose that job, because then God could open up another door over here for something else that he had for you. And y'all know I've talked about that before. When you have your hands clasped like this, trying to hold on to something that God said that was only supposed to be around for a season or a reason, your hands are full. You cannot accept the thing that God has for you. But when he removes it, it leaves your hands open, and now you can receive the thing or the things that he has for you. So keep that in mind. And something else that I wanted to touch on before I let you go. Oh, I love that this quote talks about how you have to climb the mountain. Wait a minute, let me go back. So it says the only your growth, treating your growth as an accident and start accepting it as the most what? No, wait a minute. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Okay, here it is. So talking about how you have to climb that mountain in order to get to that next lesson that God has for you. And if you're afraid, now I'm not one to enjoy heights, I can be honest with you, but when it comes to life, I've learned that I have to climb mountains in order to get to the next thing that God has for me. So I want to encourage you not to get to a place where you get stuck and you're afraid to climb that mountain, because what you don't realize is once you get to the top of that mountain, the next thing that God has for you, it's right there. But until you leave your comfort zone and climb that mountain to go after it, you will never get it. You will never, ever, ever get it. So you have to keep that in mind. And then lastly, and I promise I'm gonna let you be, a lot of the lessons that we experience in life, we would never have known they were lessons unless something happened. So that's why I said nothing ever just happens. And I don't know about you all, but anytime something in my life happens, good, bad, or indifferent, I always look for the good in it. Anybody that knows me will tell you that about me, because I do. I always look for the good in it. And then I always say, Lord, there's a lesson there that you wanted me to learn, especially if I don't get it right away. And I'll ask God to show me what that lesson was. And he'll reveal it to you. If you pray about it and you earnestly ask him, he will reveal whatever that lesson was that you were supposed to get out of that situation. But you've got to keep your hands open, you've got to keep your mind open, and you've got to keep your heart open to truly believe that nothing just happens. Nothing ever, ever, ever just happens. So when you look back at your own life and you go, so that means when whatever that thing is happened, there was a lesson there. And chances are you missed it. You missed it because you thought, oh, well, whatever, I'm just going to move on to the next thing. Sorry, my shoulder's itching. You've got to learn the lesson, because if you don't truly learn the lesson, you're doomed to repeat whatever that mistake, or I hate to use the term mistake, but whatever that thing was, you're doomed to repeat it if you don't learn the lesson. Okay, so that's it, you guys. And again, today's topic, everything happens for a reason. I need you to truly, truly, truly believe it. Don't just believe it because I'm asking you to believe it. No, correction, I'm telling you to believe it. I want you to believe it because there's a reason for it. That's just like, and y'all know I don't like to talk politics on my channel, but there's a reason why President Biden has decided to step down, and Vice President Kamala is now stepping up to run for our next president. There's a reason there. God has a reason in that whole situation. And if you sit back and allow him to move in your life, he's going to show you what that reason is. Okay? So listen, y'all, that's it. That's all I have. I want to bid you all good day. Go out there, have an amazing day on purpose. And here's the thing. If you're not winning, it's because of you. I know you like to say, well, no, it's because of them. They're not doing this. They're not doing that. They're not doing the other. And that very well may be. But if you're not winning, it's because of you. So allow yourself to win. because today is going to be a great day no matter what. Tell yourself that, and you keep telling yourself that every day until you honestly start to believe it, because I've been saying it so long that every day, no matter what happens, every day is a great day, because I refuse to have it any other way. Okay? If you're new to watching my videos, I want to say welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. If this is not your first rodeo, I want to say welcome back. You know, I miss you when I don't get a chance to see you. Again, go out there and enjoy this wonderful day to the fullest. Wherever you go, whatever you do, I want you to have fun, first of all, but also be careful. Be careful about where you're going and who you're hanging out with. I have a ring, and so you get these community posts, and I was very sad to see that a senior gentleman was found deceased this morning in his white SUV and in the Shoppers parking lot. And if you're in the DMV area, you know which Shoppers I'm talking about, right off Marlboro Pike over in Forestville, across from Forestville Mall. And I thought, wow, that's kind of scary, because my dad goes to the Shoppers over there. So that's why I always encourage you guys to please be careful no matter where you go or who you're hanging out with, because there's somebody always lurking around to want to take what you have or cause you harm just because they can. Okay? And I love you all way too much to have that happen. So, and as before I wrap this up, for real, if you have senior family members that still drive, and that's a wonderful thing, always check on them. Ask them. Now, I know when I asked my dad, I'm like, all right, Dad, where you going? He'll kind of give me this look like, say what? Yeah, because I want to know, where are you going? When you leave there, where else are you going? And where else are you going? Are you leaving there and coming back to the house? I want to know, because if you're gone too long and I call you and you don't answer that phone, I'm coming to your location. You hear what I'm saying? Always, always know where your loved ones are. Even if they tell you to mind your business, so what? Ask anyway. Especially our senior family members. So my heart and my prayers go out to the family of that gentleman and all that knew him. I just pray that the family can find peace and that nothing tragic happened. I don't know if it was a medical emergency or what happened, but it was confirmed that the gentleman was deceased. So again, having said that, you guys, go out there, enjoy the rest of your day. You know the drill, and you definitely know the spiel. I love you all to the moon and back, and there is nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing, that you can do about it, because it's not going to change. I love you all way too much to leave you the way you are. And this is why I do what I do. This is why I strive to motivate and to encourage you on a weekly basis, 4 times a week to be exact, but on a weekly basis, because there is so much good in you. There's so much in you that you haven't even begun to tap into. And it is my job to encourage you to reach deep down inside, and don't you give up. As my pastor talked about on Sunday, can't stop, won't stop. That was his sermon topic. You can't stop, and you should not stop until you reach the place that you're trying to get to. Okay? I believe you can do it, and don't let me be out here by myself being the only one that believes in you. I believe in you. You can do anything that you put your mind and the hard work to. Love you all, and we'll talk again on Friday.